long ago, deep in the... Wait. Cut the music. Cut the music. That's bullshit. That whole not long ago thing is bullshit. This is our 300th episode, people. Okay? We've been exploring the wilds. We've been doing all kinds of weird, crazy crap for 6 years now. And you've been listening to it. Maybe. I don't know. Is anyone still listening to this show? Okay. No, I'm gonna do the intro. Okay? I'm gonna do the intro. Leave me alone. I'm gonna do it. It's the 300th episode. It's a big deal. Play a thing. The noise. Play one of the noises. Great. No, it's good. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. So, not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals, and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange, new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast. Happy 300th episode, everybody! Woohoo!
Previously on Botched.
We rode by pig carriage into the city.
Pig carriage?
Yeah, well, the pigs rode in the chassis with us, I think.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 22nd episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. But before we get started where we left off last time, which was an exciting conclusion, we have to do a meanwhile. So, Jenna and Steve, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
This is a side story, so you are not.
See you guys in an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
We'll message you.
Get belligerent.
Okay, cool.
No.
I love that we gave them, like, hey, fucking sit in your seats, get your shit together, we gotta go live, without telling them that we were doing the side story first.
I did tell them that I was going to do that. I thought.
I don't think we did.
I thought I did.
No, I think it was just between the three of us.
Okay.
Anyway.
So meanwhile, as the chaos is unfolding with the group over towards the Texas Drug Development Center, Feaster, you are pinned down under a car by suppressing fire from two towers that have gunmen in them. They're shooting like crazy at your car, and the car that you're under, it's not even like
a box truck, sir.
Okay, the box truck. Yeah, it's not functional anymore because it got shot all to hell.
Yeah, I was supposed to do a loop-de-loop, and I forgot. I was talking to myself. Mm-hmm. ADHD gets me again.
Sure.
Fuck. They'll probably run out of bullets. Right, Mr. Peepers? Oh, shit. Mr. Peepers? Fuck. Fuck.
So, It sounds like, there are multiple guns going off simultaneously, but, like, as one stops firing, probably to reload, another one starts. So it seems like, they're not like, let's all fire simultaneously and then all reload at the same time. So they're alternating a bit. But I need you to do, for me, a perception check with disadvantage because gunfire.
Okay, that was a good one. Oh, that's not a good one. How's an 8?
You don't hear shit.
I hear guns.
You just hear guns. Lots and lots of gunfire going on. Are you doing anything, or are you just gonna wait?
I'm kind of like trying to crawl back away. So like if they're shooting at the front of the box truck and I'm underneath it,
yeah,
I want to kind of get towards the tailgate area, but still be underneath it.
Sure. You notice that as you're crawling backwards, you're feeling like a wet drippiness on your legs.
Huh.
But you're backing up through it.
I hope it's not gasoline. I'll smell it. That's too much going on.
Okay. So yeah, it's just water as far as you know. So yeah, you're backing up through this. I'm going to say you get towards the back of the truck eventually.
Kind of like look out underneath, like be around the tires. Like, am I like in the center of the road? Is there any cover kind of nearby?
So your truck got shot up and it sort of skidded off to the side a little bit. So it's just off to the side of the road a little bit. Like I would say maybe 50-50 road / side of the road. But you do notice that the firing has stopped.
Oh.
And it sounds as though somebody may be approaching. You hear a lot of yelling in the distance, about 100 yards away at this point. Multiple voices.
And they're approaching me?
So if you want to do a perception check, you can sort of get a better lay of the land. I'll say you're sort of peeking around the tire. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, same page.
Oh, fuck yeah. 21.
Okay. First off, yes, gasoline has been dripping. There is like a puddle right in front of you. You are also soaked in it a little bit. Mm-hmm. You notice that there are four, actually, I'm going to say 6 individuals that have come down out of the towers, and they have what appear to be M16s or maybe even AR-15s. Kind of hard to tell from this distance, but they are approaching with like military sort of formation kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. And they're all just marching towards your vehicle.
Well, that's pretty. So like they left their towers.
Yes.
And any kind of barricades that they have.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have any weapons on me or anything? I think I had a gun or something.
Thought so. Yeah, I thought you had at least a deagle.
Yeah, I think I had a pair of them.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just say you have your deagles.
All right. I mean, and how far away are they?
Like 100 yards.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
And approaching.
Do they see me, it looks like, or no?
I'm
going to do it. In fact,
it doesn't. So with your, would you say you got a crit 20 or non-crit 20?
A 21.
21?
Non-crit.
So it doesn't seem like they see you specifically. They're just going to where you were before. Okay. So they're going more towards the front of the truck as opposed to the back of the truck. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to try to, they're lined up kind of?
No, I would say they're sort of in like
Spread. Okay, shit.
Like a
try to shoot them through the ankles. Try to do a lineup and shoot them all in the bottom of their legs so that they fall down, and I'm
if you're dual wielding
in their line of fire, shit.
And you're at least level 5, so you could technically take a shot at 4 of them.
Okay.
Because you're dual wielding, so pop, 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 pop.
I like it.
You can go for ankles, or you can go for center mass, whatever.
And since I'm on the side of the road here, is it appear to be like any cover anywhere nearby that I could try to like scrabble to, or am I just like in the open?
So your car is it's kind of in the open because they're obviously going to keep things fairly clear, right outside the gates or wall, what have you. I mean, it's not a full-on wall, but
some barricades.
You probably have about 100-foot run before you get behind a big rock.
That's not.
Or any other sort of like wreckage that's not, salvageable, that sort of thing.
Yep. I'm gonna try to pop off a shot at 4 of them.
Okay.
And not worry about what's hitting and what's not, and not try to do any called shots because I'm not a dummy.
Okay.
Do we know I don't remember what the damage is on the 50 caliber pistols that I
have. From a distance, I think it was a D12 or 2D6.
Okay. Well, first shot is a 12.
That will miss.
Second shot is a 16.
Will hit.
For 14 damage. Next shot.
You shoot him in the left foot, and it blows it clear off, and he drops.
Nice. Okay. Well, there goes my.
There's 2 of your shots.
My main hand shot, so no dex bonus for these other ones.
Sure.
Fuck yeah, though. I still get proficiency, I assume.
Yes.
So, 17 plus. Are we 3 or 2 right now? Okay. Anyway, it does 8 damage.
Okay. You shoot this lady in the thigh. She has her hair up in a little tactical ponytail. Yeah, shoots her in the thigh, and she sort of is hobbled a bit. And then lastly, your last shot?
15 to hit?
That will miss.
Okay.
Almost. Bummer. It just goes right by the last person.
Blam, blam.
Yeah, which now they know where you are. They turn
that sucks. Okay.
To shoot at you. However, before they can get off a shot, you see behind them a herd of these very large potbelly pigs just flow over the barricade
What the fuck?
towards them. They turn around quickly. They fire off, as many shots as they can. Kills a couple of pigs, but mostly the pigs overrun them and start ripping them to pieces. I mean,
fuck.
it's a cavalcade of screams and oinks and grunts and ripping and tearing and blood squirting.
Oh, wow.
It's just awful. And you notice that one of the pigs, it's a little cross-eyed, and it's got probably some sort of deformity. You're not sure what's going on, but it's like...
little guy, or...?
It's about it's like a big football, maybe a watermelon. It's about the size of a big juicy watermelon.
So wait, the ones that killed these people and ate them, how big are those ones?
Oh, those are like a lawnmower.
Okay, like a riding mower?
Like a riding mower.
Okay, so this
big.
one's like a runt of some kind.
Something. It's something. But
where is it?
It was in the pack. It's got blood all over its like fur. It's dripping from its jowls. Its teeth are also very crooked and all over the place.
Yeah.
But you notice that it locks eye on you and starts to slowly trundle in your direction.
Oh. I'm gonna... Do I have any food on me? I don't want to run because I'll look like prey.
I think you had like rotten seafood from the crab.
Okay. Yeah.
From Texas Crawdaddies.
I'm gonna try to not look threatening and maybe offer it this disgusting seafood mush.
So it looks like it had some sort of almost blood craze to it until you throw out the rotten seafood. It looks at you and it looks at the rotten seafood, and then it goes
a
over.
mushy pig?
How many times do I have to tell you, Feaster, that
Mr.
I do
Peepers.
not enjoy eating things that are not food?
It's
Once
seafood.
again, you have brought me from the bridge of Valhalla back into the real world through your psyche. I am so sick and tired of this. You need to get professional help.
But I mean, like, you're not gonna eat. These pigs
I'm
aren't gonna
not
eat me,
going
right?
to eat anything that you
Nothing?
have given me.
What about? I've got a PBR. You want a PBR, bud?
That is not suitable for pig consumption, let
thought
alone human consumption.
I beg to differ, sir.
Oh,
It's delicious. So, like, you're gonna you can leave me out of here. Do you know where everybody is? Bud, find our friends.
I mean, I believe that I can find through the pig channels on where
The
you.
pig vine.
So
Let me talk to my leader, Kilber, and see what we can do for you.
So, Mr. Peeber, you are sort
It's
of...
Piggy Peebers, thank you.
Mr. Piggy Peebers, you are sort of sharing the body with this deformed creature, and its presence is obviously in the recesses, and it's pretty, not all there, but all of these pigs seem to have come from the same pig farm, and when their pig farmer left them with the group, that's when your group decided to go off on their own murderous rampage. So you, through the deformed pig, have a rough understanding of where they're going.
Well, could I talk? Do I have to convey with the leaders of the pack about helping? All right,
Yeah.
Let me go back and find Napoleon or Snowball, and we will get this taken care of.
Okay.
So I'll just hang out here by the truck, Mr. Peebers, and then follow you guys from a distance, or?
Well, I'm gonna look up in the towers. There's no more gunmen, right?
No, they all came out of the towers. Yeah.
I believe that you are fine.
All right, I'm gonna just make sure I'm good and coated in gasoline, so they can't really catch my scent, just in case.
Why don't you pick me up so that you can
Okay.
show that you are friendly?
Yeah. I'm gonna pick him up and give him little piggy belly rubs and scratch his little ears and like scratch him in the tail butt area. Pigs love that, right? Animal handling of a 23.
Yeah, it's just some of the hair falls out, but yeah.
That's like Mr. Peepers.
Yeah.
You're still a good boy. Yeah, you are.
Please stop.
Scratching its back end is like a scratch and sniff, and you've released some really awful smells.
Mr. Peepers.
You've opened some things.
Mr. Peepers.
Why is it that I'm always in the most grotesque animal forms of all time? Please do not scratch me. These movements are involuntary, and I cannot help them, but I do not enjoy them at the same time. All right, let's go, and I can talk to somebody in the pack.
Sure. As you approach the pigs, I actually don't know what a group of pigs is called. A sty.
It's a litter.
A drift or drove.
All right. So,
I've seen his ex-girlfriends.
within the drove of pigs, you notice that the leader, you have already referred to this one as Snowball, is currently caving in the dead skull of the female guard. You can hear the crunch as the bone is being shattered. She's chewing on the face of this person.
Well, I'll teach you to shoot at Mr. Feaster. Here,
Snowball pulls its head up and looks towards Feaster and Peebers, Piggy Peebers, and you can hear the crunching of bone, and there seems to be a fury behind the eyes of Snowball.
Should I do like a handling roll? Should I stand my ground? Like,
This is between Piggy Peebers.
You should let me handle it.
I should get really tall and hold Mr. Peepers up really high.
Yes, like the Lion King.
Yeah, I Lion King Peepers towards them so he can communicate better.
What is going on? This is my pig voice.
Hello, Snowball. It is I, Piggy Peepers.
That's not what he sounds like. Who are you?
Hold on.
What have you
Odin
done with
sent me.
Bartholomew?
Pig Odin sent me.
I have been sent
Odin.
by Wilbur himself to come down and speak the truth to the herd. This idiot that
I don't
holds
know
me,
any Wilbur.
the great pig god of the sky,
I rolled. She has no idea what that means.
written in the web of truth.
No, nothing. It's a
God,
pig she can't read.
she has heard the lore.
Nope.
Tell her about
Literally
the all
hasn't.
pig.
I rolled real low. Has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, then I will convince her that I am a pig god.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sent by the all pig.
You probably will.
15 on the die. I don't know my stats.
Rolled a 4 again.
The all pig who
Let's
governs
just see
all
if it's
pigs.
3 in a row.
Behavior.
I did roll 3 4s in a row. Jesus Christ, this
Different-
tungsten die's
You
not
should
doing
keep that
great.
guy.
Keep
that
that.
one.
Yeah, keep that one. This.
You are pig god?
I am the voice of the holy swine. Sent back to Earth
And
to lead you to the promised
Food.
pen.
Snowball raises its snout to the sky and lets out this, like, blood-curdled, like, and they all bow. Like, they get on their, like, their little...
Well,
While you're holding a pig out, yeah.
yeah.
They're all knelt down, looking up at you. What would you have me do, pig god?
I am no better than any other pig here. We're all brothers in the same fight. All I need is a slight favor to help my idiot human get back to his friends. Also, destroy any deemed enemies in the way.
They've gone with the old master.
We accept nothing except passage. And we will help you take down your old master.
All right.
That was easy.
Tell him about. Yeah. No, good job, Mr. Peepers. You're very good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them in with the descriptions and names of everybody in the party. About the homeless man who has an armadillo. The child that is a little lippy. And Charlie.
You're forgetting one other.
Cliff?
Is I don't remember her name.
Portia.
Is Portia still
right.
in the group?
I thought
She was?
But yeah, I don't know. For Mr.
I
Peeper's
would not
teacher
know
would
either. All I know are the people that I like, and you know what? I'm staying with those three.
As far as you know, she is.
That's
Cast
fine.
down the masters, Mr.
I'm
Peepers.
not telling them about Portia.
Okay.
For all I care, Portia can die. If she's still there. If not, It's been a while. All right.
All right.
Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go. Okay.
And so the drove opens up to allow Feaster to enter the middle of the drove. Like a grove drove. Or a drove of grove. Or a grove of
Pig
drove.
God, I am free.
Okay.
Your pig's on a wing.
Oh, sorry. Ha ha, charade you are, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Do you enter the drove grove?
I do.
Okay. When you
Grove?
Nice things happen to me.
Bohemian Drove?
when you get into the center of this pig circle, you notice they swarm and knock you off your feet, and you are now on your back on top of the pigs riding the wave of swine as it moves towards the city, squealing wildly as Piggy Peepers leads them.
Mr. Peepers, you know that I care what happens to you, right?
I don't believe you for one moment. I never
And I know
have.
that you care for me too, bud, so you don't have to say
I'm
it.
going to keep marching.
Sure. And as the pigs run west towards where they think the party's going to be, that's where we're going to switch to what is currently happening, so we'll have to get everybody back in the room. So, last time we left you guys off, you were driving down Chimney Rock Road towards the Texas Center for Drug Development. And everybody in the car, except for Portia, had the wherewithal to realize that an RPG was flying at the car very quickly. And you you all jumped out of the vehicle as it kept speeding forwards, and Portia just remained in the car, confused.
I'm sure she's fine.
Everybody do a deck save for me real quick.
Oh, let me roll my deck score real quick. Oh, it's pretty
It's
good.
18 for moves.
Okay.
Oh, so plus 2. Oh. Well, Kyle got a natural 20.
Okay.
Aiden got a non-natural 20.
Okay.
My pig sense was tingling.
Oh,
Charlie,
hold
you're
on.
muted.
Jenna, you're muted.
Sorry. I got a non-natural 21 because that's the only kind you can have.
Okay, so literally everybody jumps out of the vehicle and does a perfect tuck and roll, except for Boofs, who's just a little off, and you're going to take 2 damage from skimming your...
From 18.
Yeah, it had to be a 20 or
Yeah.
better to not take
Been a-
any damage. 2 is
Been
not
a long
bad.
time since Boof had to dodge a grenade in Vietnam.
It's true.
Boof's just slower because he's the party face.
It's
I
not as
see
easy for you to
myself
tuck and roll with your saw arm.
Aiden, I'm more of a heel than a face, but, what?
Sure.
We'll talk about that later.
So
I
you
don't know
all,
anatomy. I never went to school.
you all dive out of the vehicle. It goes about another 20, 30 feet before the RPG hits it. The explosion goes off, but also that vehicle was strapped to the gills with gasoline, causing
Oh, shit.
a massive explosion.
Oh, no. The
Our
Holy
gas.
hell.
our
everybody-
cassette tapes.
Roll me another deck save real quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, your cassette tapes are fucked.
Kyle got a 5.
Okay.
Aiden got a 21.
All right.
Charlie got a 17.
Okay.
23.
What about George Mushington and Kiss Hog?
Kiss, kiss, hog.
So, Kyle, You
2 alpha pigs.
You really just kind of took that one on the chin, and you take 22 explosion damage, the force of which just throws you backwards like a rag doll. Charlie, you're only going to take 1 explosion damage.
Okay.
It kind of hits you. Dr. Booth, you take 8 explosion damage. I rolled the same die for both of you, but yours was much higher than Charlie's.
Wait, and I get 21?
So hold on. She rolls an 18 and gets a 1. I roll a 23 and I get 8?
I thought you said
It's
the
the
20.
No, dude.
It's the same
23.
die that I used.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a D10.
D8.
I just rolled a 1 for her and an 8
So
for you.
then what's the point of passing a saving throw?
The different die?
Different
Half
die. He
damage?
had 2 D20.
I got 21 damage.
You could have had
for
2
fail.
D20 worth of damage. And then Aiden, you are going to take 4 damage.
My frail child body.
Yes, you're blown backwards a little bit and you fall on your butt.
Texas.
You don't know what happened to Portia, as the car is a burning husk of what it used to be. Yeah, it's that's a little startling for your characters here. You do notice that there are a number of individuals on the tops of buildings with guns pointed in your general direction, and you see what appear to be militia marching down the street towards you guys. They're hundreds of feet away, though.
All right, wait, so are the alpha pig pair all right? George Mushington? Kiss hog?
You can smell the rich smell of burnt bacon in the air.
I'm
as
so
they
hungry.
stayed behind with Portia,
Spilled my water.
and they are
shit.
dead.
There's
Very,
gonna be
very
a pig
dead.
rebellion.
What about Tom Brady? My eagle.
Oh,
Or Agnew Sparrow?
hold on.
And all my eagles.
All right, so let me get to Boofs. They're both dead. They died in the explosion.
What about
shit.
Kenneth? Kenneth is in my jacket.
That's why he absorbed most of the shock.
Don't
Yeah.
you give him any ideas.
Stop
Kenneth
it.
is not dead, but
called him to a
seems
ball.
to be injured a little bit.
All right, I'm a dodger.
But not dead.
I can get him back.
Why are you people carrying around so many animals and not eating them?
How many eagles did you have, Charlie?
3.
3. Okay.
Because they would have been riding on the truck and not flying.
2 of them are definitely dead.
Oh.
Oh,
High or low, Charlie?
low.
All 3 of your eagles died.
No, Maddie Light, Julio Jones, Keanu Neal,
Did you say Iago?
Keanu.
You know that Walmart that I was holed up in had a lot of buffalo sauce. We could probably toss them in it. Have some eagle wings.
Oh, now that seems like sacrilege, but I'm also down to try.
Right?
In the eyes of an eagle.
I'll basically.
Fly like an eagle.
I got a lot of hog fat. We could like confit them in pig fat.
I'm pretty sure they are comfy and in the pig fat.
Sounds good.
I'll eat anything you put in front of me.
Yeah, so unfortunately, all pets except the armadillo have gone the way of the dodo.
Okay,
Poor Maddie Light.
What they declared war on Australia?
Yes.
That's the emus, you jackass.
It's emu. No, I thought that was ostriches. No, it's
No,
emus.
it's the
Emus.
Great Emu War.
It's emu.
And Australia lost.
Yes.
Twice.
Twice.
Not once, but twice.
Well, hey y'all, there's a bunch of soldiers coming. On the side, voice and head,
Yes.
I take a drink from my pig juice flask to maintain my alpha status with the pack.
Okay. What
Pig
is
paste.
in pig paste?
Pig paste? Well, it's a lot like horse paste, but
Okay, so you're
the
guzzling
pigs
pig
recognize
cum.
the scent
Got it. Pig cum.
of the alpha pig.
Cool. Good old pig cum. All right.
I hate it.
All right.
No, it's pig paste. You don't call it pig cum.
Pig cum. Got it.
Unbecoming.
Yep.
I'm from Texas, sir, and
Pig cum.
you can use
It's unbepasting.
it's unbepasting, but not only can you use horse paste, but you can use pig paste to pay for a bar tab in this great state. So, I'm a rich man.
He's a rich man, and he
And he sucks pig cum.
Anyway. You can rely on the pig come honey. You can rely on the pig come honey.
honey.
You a pig girl.
He's a
No.
rich pig.
Anyways, so that is, you all have horrible tinnitus right now. I mean, you're just ringing in your ears like crazy. But, and everything, you're very dizzy and whatnot, but from the explosion, but you do see all this, coming your way. What are you doing?
Does it seem like the militia guys and the people in the tower are the same
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, they got the same bandanas on.
Pigman, did you say they were soldiers?
Yeah, they're not friendly.
Okay, I mean, they're soldiers, and being as my only surrogate parent is now dead, maybe I should go with them because I really crave structure and discipline.
Are
they-
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Okay, I believe you. I'll trust you, I guess. Let's run!
Okay.
How many soldiers are there?
There seems to be a few dozen.
Oh yeah.
Just on the street. On the building tops, there appears to be at least 4 or 5 per building. But the buildings are pretty high up, so.
Danny, I passed you a note.
Serpentine powder!
Serpentine powder.
Serpentine powder!
Ninja dust.
Ninja dust. Boof runs.
I run with an athletics of 19.
Okay, yeah, you're booking it.
My little legs move real fast like a sandpiper.
Like a sandpiper.
Yeah, it's a bird. Look it up.
Okay.
Sandy Piper. She ran the 100-meter dash.
Turned me down for homecoming back in 47.
She ran and so quick I couldn't catch her.
Charlie's also going to run with a 22.
Okay, so you're, all right, 22.
Bobbing and weaving.
And then Boof, what'd you get?
I got 9s.
Okay. You're not running great. You're a little
That's
injured.
like, that's a 20 from Boof to get 9 on running. I hate running. I hate it.
Before Kyle decides what to do,
Sure.
voice and head, what kind of a relationship does Kyle have with the militiamen? Are they, because they live in the same space, they should be aware
Oh,
of each
you're
other, right?
quite friendly with the Duke. You provide him and his men with pig supplies.
Pig
Mostly
paste, pig
food,
bacon?
not pig paste. He doesn't really
Trotters?
subscribe to that. Mostly just food.
Yeah, I got all
Some
the food.
pig milk.
Guys, you ain't got to look. Hey,
It's very thick and lumpy. Pig milk.
hey, militia guys, hold on. You just killed my breeding pair, but we didn't mean you no harm here. I found these people in the wasteland.
Okay.
The Duke and I, we are totally cool. No need for any kind of violence.
So they're still moving. So I mean, they're very far away. So it's going to take them a little while for them to catch up to you.
Yeah, I'm just going to
be able
stand there with
hear
my
them.
hands up and tell
Okay.
that to them when they get there.
Okay. The rest of you guys are running away.
Hey, I don't care about this pig fucker.
Okay.
I don't
fucks
even
and
like
pigs.
pigs.
He fucks and pigs. So you guys are running away. That is where we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchpodcast. Now, if you head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast, you can see all the different stuff that we offer to our patrons, all the way from $1, just the tip, or up to the $50 level, the bi-weekly game. Or maybe you're feeling extra generous and you want to be called the God King. You notice how at the end of every episode we praise God King Shandapanda? Well, that could be you for $100 a month. But what I'm here to talk to you about is the $5 level. The bonus episodes that come out every month. This month is no different, and we had a guest DM, one of Steven's good friends. Let's listen to a clip from the episode.
Sterling,
Yes?
that was terrifying.
Yeah.
I've never gone
It just
down
goes up and down,
so
buddy.
slowly.
It actually goes up and down much faster than the ones I'm used to. The ones I was in, there was a big fat dwarf who was just using a pulley system to move you up and down. So that's
Oh.
fancy.
I must say, I did not mind the rumbling.
I saw you had your back up against the wall. You were getting them good vibrations.
Yes, my back.
Oh, look, on the floor, a penny.
I can feel the vibrations.
I should sit down to fully experience picking up this penny.
Feel the vibrations.
Oh, maybe this new technology isn't so bad.
Huh. I kind of want to shun magic too.
Down
now.
with magic. Bring on the technology.
Magic ain't never made me feel this way.
I'm about to shoot a magic missile.
Oh no.
It was actually a ton of fun. He is a way better DM than I am, but, that's not going to stop me from being okay. So, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast to check out the rest of that episode, as well as hundreds of other bonus episodes as well. They go all the way back to, I believe, 2016 or 2017 at this point. I can't remember that far back anymore, guys. My brain is gone. Anyways, back to the show. And we're back. I will say, Kyle, well, by the time, they get to you, the party has moved away. Let's see here.
They done run off.
They're running off.
RUNNOFT. All right.
So where you guys are currently, it seems like you're mostly surrounded on both sides by buildings. And you can see the individuals up on the top of buildings. They have guns. They're pointing down at you, but they're not firing just yet. You are approaching an intersection. Is there anything you want to do at the moment? I mean, you are definitely moving away from the soldiers that are on the street.
What do we see at this intersection?
Yeah.
When you get to the intersection, roll me perception. Everybody that's there.
18.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
25.
Okay. All three of you see the same thing, which is to your left down Dashwood Drive, you see a convoy, like a military convoy truck that normally carries like 20, 30 people or so, is barreling down the road. It's probably about a quarter mile out. Towards your left on Dashwood Street, you don't see any vehicles in that direction, but straight ahead down Chimney Rock Road, you do see a couple of Jeeps or something along the lines of Hummers driving towards you with some more of those soldiers hanging out around the sides and top, moving in your direction very quickly. And they're screaming and hooping and hollering.
What are y'all gonna do? I can always sell my body.
No,
Nope.
no.
Not touching
You
it.
can't do that, actually.
I mean, okay, if you say so.
I think we're hosed, Boof.
I think no matter what we do, we fucked, Charlie.
Yeah.
You do notice
We've got-
also, with that perception check, I forgot, that at that particular intersection, there is also a sewer circle. A little grate, I guess you'd call it.
How convenient.
I'm a child of filth. I dive right in.
We haven't opened it.
I was just say you dive head first into the ground. Tung.
Oh, look, he lost the rest of his baby teeth.
Yeah, he turns into an animated circle and just...
Yeah. Tung.
Well,
That was embarrassing.
What did we learn?
Don't headbutt me.
Yeah,
Scrooge
yeah, we
McDuck
learned
was
it.
wrong.
Charlie, do we want to either get captured and fight our way out like we normally do, or go into the sewers and run away like we normally do?
Well, that Kyle dude seemed to be pretty calm. Maybe, I don't like relying on other people, but maybe he could talk us out of this.
The last thing I wanted to happen is us to put faith in some man that puts faith in pigs and then have him sell us like pigs to...
Well, then help me pull up this manhole cover.
All right, let's pull this manhole cover up.
Yeah, he might sell us and they'll turn us into long bacon.
I got a 7.
Now we're trying
I
to.
got a nat 20.
So, with your nat 20, you pull up on the manhole cover, because Boof is weak, and you notice that as you pull up on the manhole cover, there is a wire directly under the manhole cover down. But you, with your crit 20, have just ripped that motherfucker right off. And that causes another explosion right there in the middle of the street. Everyone do a dex save with disadvantage.
Not Kyle.
Not Kyle.
Bitch!
Not Kyle. He's safe for now, I think. Maybe.
Oh, fuck. I got a
Charlie,
9.
it was a trap.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The convenient exit was a trap.
Yeah.
We should have known better when we were fucked no matter what, and then we saw a quick escape. That's on us. That's
Yeah.
on us.
Yeah, good things don't happen.
No,
Thinking.
not in the apocalypse.
No.
I got 12.
I also got a 12.
Okay.
Small child.
Oh, he got 6.
I got it.
Yeah, he
I got a
did.
9.
New character for Steve soon.
Thank you.
So there is a fairly large explosion as what appears to be a thing of C4 is on the bottom of that, manhole cover, and you each take 49 damage.
Jeez.
Oh, Charlie is.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Charlie's out.
Okay.
Oh, those. Look at him fly. Look at him fly.
Kaboom! It is a huge explosion. Just like, wow.
Hold on. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Voice in head.
Yeah.
Where's that manhole cover go?
You know what? Let's roll that.
If it's going towards Kyle, I'm going to do the thing like the orc from Return of the King and just move aside at the last second.
So
like, cool
literally, it's flying like a frisbee towards Kyle, and you just you roll me a dex check with advantage because you see it coming from a long way away.
Get 2 points.
guy. With advantage, my best one is a 19 on the die.
Yeah,
I have
you
a plus
just
2.
slow sidestep out of the way as it comes to a burning, cluttered onto the road, the asphalt behind you. That thing's all fucked up anyways because it had a piece of C4 strapped to it. And yeah, the smoke clears, the rubble continues to rain down a little bit
Big dum-dums.
here and there. Eventually, Kyle, the soldiers catch up to you, and
hey.
you explain your case to them, whatever, and they're gonna, full well they're gonna take you to see the Duke. I mean,
Yeah, I got some bacon packs in my trench coat.
Yeah.
We're good.
yeah. The other 3, you are not dead. You
Our
Come
concussion
to-
protocol.
you are in concussion protocol. You will be out at least 2, maybe 3 games, depending on how you do.
You guys can
count the
RP my
fingers.
piggies.
Yeah, you can roleplay piggies now. I was talking about football games. There are 2
sorry,
football games. Come on now.
The season's almost over, Dennis.
It is almost over. Each of you that were knocked unconscious, you come to, your eyes sort of flutter open. You're not quite sure how much time has passed, but you seem to be in a makeshift hospital. And all 3 of you are in the same room. You're also naked in a gown.
Where's Kenneth? Where's Kenneth?
Oh, he's super dead. He took it right. I mean, it was right there. You took 49 damage. He's definitely dead.
Is my jacket
You're in
dirty
Texas. There is a lot of armadillos in
Like,
Texas.
was my jacket just covered in Kenneth goo?
Pretty much.
Was
You
he
can probably find a mangy
incinerated?
coyote or something around.
Vapor-
I don't want a
Vaporized
coyote.
I don't want a coyote.
You can't trust no coyotes.
They're shifty
R.I.P.
eyes.
literally 6 animals this episode.
I have murdered
Dennis.
a lot of animals this episode.
And we ate none of them.
But not to, belabor your sadness, but Charlie, you ain't got no left leg no more, Lieutenant Charlie.
Oh, shit.
No.
No left leg.
No left leg. It's just, you see that it's been amputated and there's bandages on it.
So you're
Oh,
saying that
shit.
Charlie is all right?
Yeah. Boof.
I quit.
Boof. You ain't got no right arm.
I shouldn't open that manhole cover.
So now you got a saw arm. Well, you notice they took the saw off.
Oh,
but now you got your other arm ends at the elbow.
I foresee a lot of re-rolls of characters in our future.
And child,
You're dead. You got
Eye
no
patch.
head.
You got no, head.
No left eye.
child, you notice that there's some sort of weird battery strapped to your chest with wires going into your chest.
Is he Iron Man?
I'm Jason Statham from Crank 2.
Sure.
This is going to be great.
That's what I was going for. But yeah, you notice
Give me a power line.
there's a very large wound in your chest, and it appears to be some sort of large car battery with a chain wrapped around your neck, just like right there sitting on your
Is that
chest.
like an
Kinda.
arc
This
reactor?
this is an origin story.
I am Iron Pig.
Ooh, he wasn't lying about the pus.
No.
So, you notice that there is an older gentleman sitting at the back side of the room, opposite of where you guys are sitting, in a rocking chair. He's got a long pipe and sort of like a low not a cowboy hat, but sort of one of those hats you would see in a western. Not like the dorky cowboy hats that people wear these days. More of a like a Kurt Russell from Tombstone, sort of black hat.
It's called a Stetson.
A Stetson. And he's just sitting there smoking his pipe and rocking back and forth in his chair. And he's got a fairly short beard. It's definitely, salt and pepper. Well, I see that you guys have come to finally.
He's an Australian cowboy.
Is he Hugh Jackman? Is it Hugh Jackman?
It's not Hugh Jackman.
Are you sure?
Jack
Because I saw
Hugeman.
Australia.
My name is Jack Hugeman. No, it's not.
What's your deal, Quigby Down Under?
You can call me the Duke.
Is he thin and white?
He's not. He's definitely white. He's not thin. I would say he's sort of. He looks pretty well built for an old guy. He's pretty beefy.
He's Apocalypse Swole.
He is Apocalypse Swole. He's got a little bit of a beer belly, I guess, but mostly Apocalypse Swole.
He's a rancher. He's on bovine growth hormone.
There you go.
Hey, what'd y'all do with my bones?
I want to suck the marrow out.
No.
Which bones are you talking about? Are you talking?
I mean, the ones that you have and I don't.
You ain't
Those bones.
Are you talking about your leg? They got blown off. That one?
Yeah. Yeah. I figured that had happened from it not being there. Either that or y'all ate it. One of the two.
What? We're not savages. We got pig farms for that sort of thing. As he,
Yeah, but I've
he
met
waves
Kyle,
over,
so.
and you see Kyle sort of walks by
Hey,
the
y'all.
room. He's just there at the doorway. Thank you, Kyle, for letting me know that you were coming ahead of time. However, there wasn't a need for this sort of violence. I would have been just happy to have a chat, but we're here eventually, so all things in due time, as they say.
Yeah, try to flee the approaching militia and see what happens to you,
That's
dummies.
true. Should have waited. But, anywho, so I apologize for your injury, but this here hospital does have an awful lot of prosthetics that we may be able to affix to you, so you'll lead a relatively normal life, I suppose. Whether or not it's long, that's up to you, but... So I'm curious, why have you come to my neck of the woods?
I'm 8.
Okay. Are these your parents here? This
No.
lady and this man with the burnt cicada teeth? Are these
No.
your parents? You don't really look like...
Are you a cop? Is this why you're asking me these questions?
In a way, I suppose you could say I
That's
am.
a no.
You could say I am the law.
Do you mean that you
No.
rule over a fiefdom where your arbitrary will extends to the law of the land instead of a constitutional democracy?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Well, you're definitely not from around here. You're way too well educated for a small child.
No, I just put words together and sometimes they make me sense.
Yeah, around these here parts, we raise our kids on Joel Osteen videos.
And those Kirk Cameron left behind. They're great.
It's not surprising that he survived the apocalypse, really.
That's how I came to power. I brought the
Joel
entire
Osteen.
collection of Kirk Cameron's Left Behind.
They're the only movies that survive the apocalypse.
It's the only one.
Oh, God.
I made sure of it.
One of the first bars I worked at in Austin, Texas, when I worked on like Sunday, we would open and the TVs would all be set to Joel Osteen, and then when football came on, it would switch over to football, and I was like, Jesus, Texas, all right.
Come on.
So yes, the Duke is sitting there, and he's just like, so, I'm just trying to figure out what exactly you were riding down the street in a military vehicle towards, one of my occupied areas.
My Oculus factory.
Well, we were
You
told
also
that y'all
apparently
were
attacked-
hostile.
We also already attacked one of my outposts on the outside of town. You just got around it, I see.
You can't prove that that was us.
I mean, the reports came
Technically.
in of the vehicle. Granted, those people have not responded in quite some time. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, and who told you those reports? Your people? Can you really trust them?
Yes.
I mean, they just shoot at kids.
Yeah, I tell them to shoot.
You told them to shoot at kids?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
If people want to come into my city, they can come in lawfully, give themselves willingly, that sort of thing. Don't be driving military vehicles up to my gate and thinking I'm just going to go, oh, come on in, let's just have a cup of tea. And
I mean, we was just passing through until your people started opening fire on us.
Well, I guess you should have drove around then.
Well, I mean,
About that.
Oh, yeah, you don't have a car anymore. Got blown up.
yeah,
Along with
we'll
your
be-
pigs and birds and whatever
Oh,
menagerie
come on.
you had in that car.
I
What
love
the
those
hell was
pigs.
that
They were
about?
cow's pigs.
Just had are you a mobile zoo or something?
I thought it was weird, too.
All right.
Are we like strapped to these tables? or
Yes,
anything?
you're actually handcuffed to the beds.
How? I ain't got no hands.
Well, for you,
Checkmate,
ankles.
liberals.
For you, your ankles.
I look down at my chest and I say, do I eat electricity now?
No, that's you don't have a heart in it. Right? It's not a really well working heart. Pacemakers don't really have the batteries they used to have, so you gotta have that car battery strapped to your chest to make sure you don't die.
Pacemakers actually get their electricity from the heart's the electrically stimulated muscles on the heart.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately for you, the technology's a little behind in the apocalypse, so this is what we've got to work with.
Wait,
Okay.
I could take the battery off.
No, I want it. That's my battery. I named him Charles.
That's fine.
could we just give that kid a pig heart?
Charles in
He's
charge?
charge.
You idiot.
I mean, we could try and give him a pig heart.
Positive joke you got there.
I can put my surgeons to work. I mean, it's a low chance of survival, but we could try.
Hey, it'd be a strong. I mean, I got so many pigs in that Walmart.
No, you don't.
I feed them
They're gone. They
my
scampered
pigs
off.
are gone.
They scampered off.
All of them.
All of the pigs.
I have no pigs.
You have no pigs.
Well, it's kind of weird, Kenneth, how your double cross has also crossed you.
My name's not Kenneth.
Oh, how the birds have come home to moosh.
Oh, Keanu.
That's
Can I-
right.
can
His
I-
name is Carl.
Call?
Yeah, because you got a question mark on the end of his name.
I just gotta say it the way you did.
Call?
Call?
Carl? Think of it like a seagull trying to say his name. Carl?
Sounds Wrath of Call?
He sounds like a character from Conan. Carl! Why have you forsaken me? Okay, it was just me.
You've watched a lot
Crom.
of movies. For
Yeah,
someone that was
you watch a
born
lot of
in The
movies.
apocalypse.
Yeah, that's true.
I was trapped in a basement for 2 years. I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Please
So
don't.
anyways.
All right.
So,
I'll have to breed
yeah,
more
so
pigs.
if you would care to tell me what you're doing in here, we'll have you on your way in no time.
With a car.
Sure, I'll give you
And a
car,
wooden
buddy.
leg.
Well, I mean, it
She
wouldn't
asked
be a
for a
wooden
wooden
leg.
one.
I mean, I could give you a wooden leg if you want. I was going to give you a nice prosthetic leg.
Excuse me.
Made from
Why do you think that
titanium.
wood is not nice?
Titanium
Sir.
center.
All right. I can't fault that.
I mean, I
it's not going
suppose
to
I
burn
can
up in a
find you a
fire.
nice sandalwood.
Hey,
Give it a nice varnish.
Dude, give me a sec. Charlie,
I'm sitting right here.
are you turning your back on the industry that brought you joy?
No.
You used to work for the wood industry. Now
I know, but I don't really want it to catch on fire because there's this feeling in my head that somebody's gonna make that happen at some point.
What?
Yeah. So I'd like to avoid that if he's giving me an out.
I also don't trust Aiden, but I don't think he'll set your leg on fire.
I'm not entirely convinced
Meanwhile,
he didn't eat
Aiden's
my
flicking
leg.
a lighter
So
and
there's
holding it up
that.
to his hand.
I love the warmth it gives me. Dance for me, beautiful, beautiful hot flower. Man's red flower.
Are you implying that I'm gonna set your leg on fire, Charlie?
No, well, not intentionally. No.
Boof, you notice that your cicada teeth are all pretty much cracked and broken.
I know, but I got these crawdad shells.
No, your pockets
got
are bare. No,
I got bare pockets.
You got bare
don't
pockets,
got
right? You're in a
pockets.
gown,
And you have no hands.
and you got no hands, Lieutenant Boof.
It's Sergeant Boof to you.
Meh.
Over Nom. That's
Boof
what they
and-
call me.
Boof, if you invoke the Second Amendment, maybe they'll give you bare arms as well as bare pockets.
I mean, yeah, I can probably strap on some dead bear arms to you. I mean, they won't last very long, but we can do it. We can oblige.
We were gonna go see my nan in Houston.
Well, I believe that's a deception check. I rolled a 17.
13.
Okay. Well, I don't feel like there's any reason to be lying to me. And he stands up and sort of saunters over towards you. And he's still got his pipe in his hand, or in his mouth, and one hand on the pipe and one hand in his pocket. And you notice he pulls out a small whittling knife and stabs you right in the leg with the knife. He's like,
I'm gonna bite him. Oh shit, I ain't got teeth.
It's gonna gum him.
Stupid.
Damn it. You know
idiot.
what? I'm gonna do it anyway because of just instinction.
Dex? Because you're literally like bending yourself upwards to
15.
try and bite him.
Gumming him.
I have a very serious question for you, Dennis.
Sure.
This is I'm assuming a not unattractive older man in a position of power showing
handsome.
force.
He's pretty
Is-
handsome.
Charlie is known to have severe daddy issues.
Oh,
How's
no.
she doing right
he
now?
has like I said, well-coiffed beard. Seems like he has a duster on. That, what was that type of hat, Steve?
Stetson.
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 Yeah.
He looks like the head rancher from Yellowstone.
I've
The
never
pipe
seen
smoke
it.
smells
so
like
couldn't
the
tell you.
Kevin
smoke that your
Costner?
dad used to use.
Her dad never smoked. He smoked meth. He didn't smoke a pipe.
The pipe has some meth undertones to it.
It was a meth pipe.
some
it's
some methy
meth-esque.
undertones. Yeah.
It's a repurposed meth pipe.
I mean, you would say he's fairly attractive, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
What's his charisma score? As a leader of men.
Oh yeah.
Very high.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
very charismatic. So Boof, you reach up and gnaw on his arm, and he's like, well, that's something, I suppose.
Reach
gonna
out
wink
and
at
gum
him, too.
Faith.
You take 3 stab damage, by the way.
Am I back at full health?
I will say you are all back at full health, except for Boof now
Sweet.
because you're 3 health less. He's like, all right, well, that's something. I would prefer it if you didn't lie to me about seeing your nan. I feel like you were up to something else, especially with a military vehicle driving in a very specific direction.
Any direction is a specific direction.
Yeah, you could
Why'd
be
you
just
stab
driving
him?
any
Stab him.
With what?
Talking- For talking
I mean,
back.
y'all, he ain't an unreasonable man. You can just tell him where you was headed. He might be helpful.
He's a child.
Killed your pigs.
He's a child, but don't worry.
I get
I
more
will
faith,
educate
man.
the child if I need to. I haven't needed to yet.
I
Kyle, did
crave
we-
structure and discipline.
You'll get it. Don't worry. You'll get it
Oh.
if you don't stop. So
How
at-
did we tell you what we were up to?
What?
Did
Oh.
Did we
No,
tell
Kyle has no idea.
Yeah, Kyle's.
All right. See, here's the thing. Kyle has already proven to us that he's not trustworthy. I'm not
No,
saying a word
no.
in front of him.
I don't even know what's going on. I couldn't tell him if I wanted to.
That's fair. All right.
Well, Kyle, I'm gonna need you to leave the room real quick. You know, just go down the hallway. You look out the
Why don't you
window.
go get
I'm
us some
sure
bacon?
it's a nice day. Yeah, there's some cooked pig out there. You could probably get scrounge
Voice
up
and
for
head.
us. Yeah.
Remember that thing that I said I was going to do to the party?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do that to the Colonel.
Okay. Roll to
The
attack.
Duke.
Stealth. No, it's a stealth check.
Well, he's staring right at you while he talks.
No, when I'm going to like turn around and leave.
Okay. Roll your stealth check.
I got a 10.
Great. So you turn
Let's have a
and,
squirt bottle.
and try and spray him with a squirt bottle. But as you pull the squirt bottle, he's quicker with his revolver, and he pulls it out. And
It's not a gun, bud. I don't have a gun.
oh man, I can't fucking pull. I literally rolled a crit 20.
I don't have a gun.
He said he was a cop. It doesn't
I
matter.
swear I don't have a gun. It's a spray bottle. It's mostly water.
You take 27 damage as he shoots you in the head with his revolver.
In the head?
Yeah, I rolled a crit 20.
Yeah, but you didn't call
You didn't
your
roll.
shot.
You didn't roll a body part die.
Yeah, roll it -2.
All right, he shoots you right in the heart. I got the chest.
I mean, so what level are we?
You should be 5.
And I took 21 damage earlier that I didn't rest from, right?
Yes.
So I'm at 48. We're level 5. And I'm assuming I just take averages. And my con score is
This
10.
is a lot of math.
So 8 times 5 is 40, so he's out.
Okay. So you
mean,
you pull
this
out a
is
spray bottle, he shoots you directly in the chest and drops you immediately. And then puts it back in his holster real quick. He's like,
This is what we're talking about. He's not trustworthy.
I'm aware you can't trust a pig farmer. He's been a squirrely one lately. He's been drinking too much of his own pig juice, if you know what,
What
I'm
did he
saying.
try to do? What did he try to
He's
spray
been
you?
trying to sell us that pig juice for years. I'm not drinking pig cum. Fucking weirdo. Weirdo with his new age medicine. Oh, you can't get the fungus if you suck on a good old bottle of pig cum.
Oh, hold on. Spray it on his chest to see if that cures his
I
bullet
believe-
wound.
What does the science say?
One in the negative.
cool. You notice a couple of guards show up, and they just sort of like pull him out of the room with the blood streaking behind the body. He's like, well, that'll be taken care of in its own time. And at that point, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You're going to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, Twitch, and TikTok at Botched Podcasts. This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord of Majesty Big Jim, the Nut Big John, Lord Chronic Skinner, the God King Shunda Panda, B-Mail, Zuchari, Gamers Galaxy, Snuggler Supreme, Sonata Mag, Bread2287, and Disgruntled Furniture.
Ayo.
You want to be as cool as Tal Shi and send something to the studio? You can do so by sending it over to P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325, and we will open it up on stream.
Hopefully it's not a bomb.
You want to support the show? You can do so over at patreon.com/botchpodcast, like our newest patron, The Reigns.
Oh, sick. Nice.
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 Wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome.
Wicked.
We
Wicked
salute
awesome.
you, Big Jim. You
Big
are this
Jim.
episode's
Lone Survivor.
You want to support the show but can't do it financially, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps the show grow. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at tiny.cc/Gozer. Their EP is still on sale, or you can even just listen to it over on Spotify. Thank you to Emily Swan for her album art. Support her all over the internet at A Swan Named Emily. And as always,
When you awaken in a hospital, just 2.4 grams of palladium and a giant metal suit away from becoming a superhero. Scream Botched, and we'll save you.
see you next week, nerds. Happy 300, everyone.
You could support Dennis's comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over on YouTube at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
College students have always been paid to play football.
I need to learn football.
You're talking about scholarships. I'm talking about actual money.
I'm talking under the table money.
Yeah, clearly under the
Look,
table.
Yeah. Got to go to strip clubs, drink at bars for free.
Cars, everything.
Yeah.
Even if it's just French benefits.
Sure.
Welcome to Botched, the sports ball podcast.